Oh, righty. Some last minute fixes here, gang. There we go. There we go. How is everybody doing today? Well, I hope. Making sure the script is good to go. Alrighty. So, here we go. Welcome on in, chat. Check out that title today, if you can see it. We're on episode 3. Still early in the game. The Dichotomy of Control. So, we're stepping back into the front line today. As you can see, enemy levels are fixed for this quest. That little red spot down there. I already went back and got some of the chests and stuff, as I said I would. But yeah, if you've been tracking our progression through Echoes of Aincrad, you know that last stream we spent some time looking at survival under pressure and what it means to build genuine character, what the ancients called arete, inside a digital survival environment that we're in. But today, we're tackling what is arguably the single most practical foundational tool in the entire Stoic toolkit. It is the concept that dictates how you respond when a boss unexpectedly changes its attack phase, when a teammate misses a switch timing, or run off and start doing their own thing like we had last stream, or when bad random number generator loot drops, ruin hours of farming. That's what it's called when you just kind of grind through the game. Or when real life throws an absolute curveball at your schedule. It's called the Dichotomy of Control. So, in the real world, as well as on this virtual floor, most human suffering, our frustration, and burnout doesn't come from those events themselves. It comes from the violent head-on collision between what we wish would happen and what is actually within our power to dictate. So, over the next 45, 60 minutes, as we clear missions, if we even get through this mission, because it's a long one, but we're still pushing our way forward, we're going to break this down completely. We're going to look at the original ancient Greek texts, examine how modern psychology uses this exact principle to cure anxiety and performance panic, see how it operates right here inside Aincrad in this game, and then we're going to anchor it all into some concrete habits you can use off-stream tomorrow and the rest of the week. So, let's lock in and get this quest going. And for this transition, we will get a question in for you guys. Hey, hello. The chat works, then I take it. So, to kick things off in chat, what is one thing in your daily life right now, work, health, tech, gaming, that frustrates you endlessly, even though deep down you know you have zero ability to actually change it? And oh no, I didn't want to do that. Back. Get a little twitchy. There's the one we want to get to. So yeah, like I said, if you're here, welcome in. If not, well, you're not here. we are trying to get to the next town. As I mentioned, I already kind of came in this week and did some cleanup, so we got the chests all cleared. My coffee is getting cold. Horunka, that's where we're going. That frustrates me endlessly. Eating bad barbecue, yeah. You can change that though. You don't have to do it. Tongue in cheek. I think it's work. I think my frustration at work anyway is we still need to get this guy. Fits right in with the topic today, is control. And it's controlling my expectations is a lot of it.
Look, it's a boar.
Whoa, there you are.
Here we go.
Oh, jeez, I forgot. She packs a punch.
It's a wolf type. Just gotta keep an eye on it.
So yeah, and it's been a fun one this month. I've been noticing that, yeah, my expectations are... I'm getting a huge gap again.
Good job. A treasure chest. Was that the last of them?
Between my expectations and just reality. So I need to focus on that a little bit more as I go on through the practice. But yeah, eating bad barbecue. I mean, that's totally that expectation that everyone when they go, or I know the expectation I could see with that is that you would expect that the barbecue teams know what they're doing.
Good job.
At least minimally enough that nothing would be, air quotes, bad.
Sure, that'd make for good practice.
Oh. I always gotta remember that you're not safe. Usually games will pause when you are in a menu.
Was that the last of them?
One. Oh no, honey, there's still plenty more. But yeah, for me, it's having to give up that expectation, and I think for most people, it's the expectation that I'm human, so other humans must think and react the same as I do, even though that's kind of jumping into the realm of cognitive dissonance, because you can just watch the news to find out that no, not all people act the same way as others. Megalith Forest South. New area.
Switch!
One down. We beat it.
And then what happens is you run into that expectation gap, which is that space. Whoa, what was he doing? Flying back kick. Which is that space in between your expectation and what is actually occurring. And that's where a lot of the frustration for people, and myself, come in. Because...
Was that the last of them?
it's not meeting your reality. So that obviously causes a little bit of dissonance in your brain. But let's get here
A
and
safe
open
area.
up this map.
What a relief.
What a relief it is. Well, there's all that. So, let's
Here
begin at
next,
the
I
source.
think.
The concept of
Looks easy.
the dichotomy of
Let's go
control
rock
was
its world.
immortalized by a former Roman slave named Epictetus. Epictetus didn't teach in an ivory tower or write dense, abstract textbooks. He taught out of a dusty courtyard, speaking directly to people trying to navigate the high-stakes, unpredictable violence of the Roman Empire. Yes, all goes back to Rome. His teachings were recorded by his student Arian in a short manual called the Aincrad, which literally translates to the handbook, or, probably more accurately in Greek, that which is held in the hand. It can also refer to a knife or dagger, oddly enough. So chapter 1, verse 1 of the Aincrad opens with what might be the most famous summary in ancient philosophy. Some things are in our control, others are not in our control. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, well, in a few words, whatever is not our own actions. And that's one thing I like within that quote too, is the body. I mean, you can't control if you need glasses. That's why you shouldn't worry if people call you Four Eyes. It's not like you could control that. So why should you feel bad about it? So, now we're going to look closely at how radical that breakdown is. Epictetus draws a stark, unshakable line down the center of human experience. On one side, you have that small sovereign realm of your internal choices, your judgments, your effort, your intentions, and your reactions. There we go. On the other side, you literally have everything else. Let's go this way first. So the weather, the economy, what other people think of you, whether your body gets sick, whether a server lags, whether a player in your party makes a fatal mistake. Yeah, it's totally outside of your control. To Epictetus, the core definition of freedom and the only source of mental peace is, yeah, I'm here in combat, not making for the peace so much.
Here we go.
Come here, you little bug. Okay, mental peace is keeping those two categories completely distinct. He explicitly warns that trying to quote philosophy while fighting bugs
We beat it.
is challenging. So should I start going the wrong way? I need to be going up this way. Okay. Okay, so Epictetus explicitly warns that if you start confusing those two columns, what you can control and what you can't control, you start
Good job.
confusing them, if you place your happiness or your peace of mind inside things you cannot directly dictate, you're guaranteed to end up frustrated, anxious, bitter, and at war with the world. The later Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, Reinforce this daily in his personal journal, The Meditations. Make sure I'm going the right way here. Managing an empire suffering from plagues, wars, and betrayal, Marcus reminded himself, and I quote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." End quote. Why did that switch? Woo! Lost it. Holy moly. 2 and 1. Yeah. Still got more.
Nice work. Keep up the pressure.
Switch!
I'm gonna hide behind this tree. Okay, I'm not gonna hide behind the tree.
Switch!
Okay. Yeah. With me.
Right!
Teamwork makes the bug squirt. I hate those things.
Good job.
So yeah, like right here. Like I cannot control. I mean, I can control. She's a character, but
Switch!
Okay.
like I can't control this this random number generator. I can't control how the algorithm is working. I can't control
But
any
I'm
of
glad
that.
we made it out okay.
So if I decided to get mad and frustrated, that's my choice. That's kind of how that works, and I shouldn't, because I can't control it. And if I try to control it, I should be aware that that's just going to frustrate me, and then it just becomes a feedback loop. Ow. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. That is what I didn't do. I did not restock my potions.
Was that the last of them? Sure. That'd make for good practice.
Yeah, get practice. No, not there yet. Let's clear these out, and we'll get back to, back to what we were saying.
Treasure chest over there.
Yes, I know there's a treasure chest. Getting rid of the monsters
Good
first.
job.
Or the piggies. Talking about barbecue, there's some piggies. All right. Well, I do not want to go back to town and restart this mission to re-up on potions and stuff. So we are going to risk it, which means I'm not going to try these seals right now, because those are some bigger monsters, and I might not. There's no might about it. I don't have the equipment for it right now. It's fine. I don't think we need it to progress.
You're gonna
So,
open it, right?
and we could find some in here if we keep finding these chests. We could find some potions, whatnot. But yeah, hopefully everyone's had a nice week. Like I said, with that dichotomy of control and those frustrations at work.
Look, it's a boar. Was that the last of them?
Which, yeah, probably rather easy to explain. I'm just having problems trying to find words on how to explain it. Because it's silly and it's stupid, and I'm tired of it, so I'm just gonna stop doing it. Pretty much taking on too much responsibility. The intent, I think, is fine. I don't think I'm incorrect or wrong. I'm just trying to standardize some of the meeting room reservations.
Let's do this.
So in short, what happened
Good
in
job.
2 buildings is I sent an email to my counterpart at the other admin building if he could send me a copy of their room reservation and setup form. So maybe we could standardize it between the 2 buildings. Because people in his building can schedule a meeting in my building, and then I do not get a setup sheet for that. And vice versa. So anyway, I asked him for that. What I couldn't control is he ended up sending it to whatever admin in that building handled
We beat it.
the reservation sheet, which of course he just cut and pasted my entire email and then sent it to the superintendent secretary at my building, who then got the assistant superintendent of administration involved, and yeah. Pretty much I met some resistance, which I had expected. This is the expectation gap. I had expected that everyone would see things the way I did about making things standardized and efficient, and that everyone would be on board. I was not expecting, and this is foolish of me, I was not expecting so much resistance to change.
One down. Was that the last of them?
But, as usual, people can't mind read, and you don't know necessarily why
Look,
you're doing
a
such
treasure
things.
chest.
But, again, this is why I was just working on that in an email. I was just kind of designing the system to test it out first. And, yeah, I was kind of preempted by someone throwing it out there before I was ready to have it displayed. But at the end of the day, it's not within my role, and I should let it go, which is what I'm going to do going forward. That's just how it is. I take too much upon myself, and I put too much upon myself. And then that just causes these expectation gaps, and then I get frustrated, and then I bring it home, and we just kind of spiral. So it takes me a couple days to kind of figure this stuff out, but I think that's kind of what's been going on recently, in at least the last couple weeks. But I'm still trying to reflect and discern it, and it takes me a while, and it's a practice. That's why they call it practice. As long as I keep moving forward with it, I think that's the good thing. Why is there a little green thing over there? All right. Oh well. Let's cross the river.
Enemy spotted. Looks like a boar type.
Looks like an invisible type. Where? Where do you see this? Yeah, that's death. That is death. However, damn it! Oh well. Just use the stupid bridge, Scott. I wanted to be fancy. Good thing is, see, I'm not upset because I actually kind of expected that to happen.
You're gonna open it, right?
No, I'm just gonna leave it here. There we go. There's some health potions.
Trust your instincts.
Okay.
Wrong button. There you go. That works.
Let's use switch.
Understood. I've got your back.
Well, these guys are a little bit of a problem because they fly. So the whole...
Good job.
Oh, I missed. The whole jumping thing doesn't work quite so well with them because of the angle.
Wide open.
Catch that one, lucky enough. The angle of my swing is down, so when you're... Yeah. Tends to go right under them. Yep. Wax on, wax
Was
off.
that the last of them?
Yeah. Unless you get the height advantage. Right, Anakin?
We beat it.
I don't know how I blocked that, but I'll take it.
Good job.
Now we need to go this way. Iori, you're gonna do it, aren't you? And there's a big bug, right? 2, 3, 4, combo. Iori.
Switch!
Okay.
I need you to use the power, girl. Fuck. Why wasn't she,
Let's pull back for now.
Because I was hitting shield, I was not hitting left trigger.
That's right.
That's the
Let's
button I
go
wanted to
here.
hit. Not that one.
Over there. A wasp.
Well, you know, since I died anyway and everything's gonna reset, we're gonna go back to town real quick. As I do so, question number 2. You have power over your mind, not outside events. So, when you lose a fight in a video game or face a setback at work, what is your immediate reflex? Do you blame the external system, or do you instantly audit your own reaction to it? I know I do not. I think my immediate reflex, for now, is to kind of assent to that emotional flare-up is kind of a good way to call it. What I have learned over the time is once I sense that, I know it's time to reflect on it. So once I notice my jaw kind of tightening or my chest, pressure in your chest, you know, once you start feeling your ire kind of coming up against, that's when I have learned to realize that I need to take a deep breath and step back and figure out why that's going on. Sometimes it takes me longer than others. Can we put this in the pouch? Is it because my pouch is full? No. Okay, well, I want that. And I want that. And I want Blink. And I want... I've got 2 of those? Poison status? Okay, hold on. Put that back. Take poison. We got some bugs. Okay, now we go back and we get Blink. Get Spark. We need these. We need Flame and Fire. And then let's take a Mystic Crystal and we're done. Alright, relatively painless. And 30 minutes in. So thanks guys for showing up today. It's a nice soft day here in Omaha, Nebraska. It's been raining all day. It's not raining now, I don't think. But we're in the 70s, so that's rather nice. 72? Looks like we got rain forecast all week for the most part. Unless they've changed it. Oh, well, yeah. Till Wednesday, half of the week, so yeah, school started. Grind begins again. But yeah, that control is a sticky issue. Magic seals. Where's the arc, though? That's a magic seal, but that's a seal. There should be an arc that corresponds with that. No, guess not. Should. Again, that's another warning word. Should. Start hearing shoulds. As I said, that's another thing to pay attention, because that focuses right into the dichotomy of control. Because that means you're trying to control something. Usually that word is exactly the descriptor you would use. They should look at this paperwork.
Switch!
Okay.
And that's what it means by control. I can't control.
Switch!
Okay.
We're gonna do anything. I mean, if I expect that,
Targeting! Switch!
and it doesn't happen,
Don't miss this chance. Take it down.
that's where people get upset.
Targeting!
Oh,
We did it.
cut his bum off. Nice.
Was that the last of them?
But if you're upset, that's the stoicism part of it. You can control that.
A
'Cause
wasp
they're your
type, huh?
emotions.
Ready to go?
It's a little sticky with Propathea, which is your pre-ascents. Ascent as in saying yes to something, not climbing something.
Aboard.
Targeting! Switch!
Okay. One down. We beat it.
So Propathea is, I guess I explain that little term for those who don't know it. That's a pre-ascent. That's things that you cannot control. It's your immediate reaction to something before your rational brain has had a chance to fully process it. So that's kind of like if someone comments you and you blush, or if someone says something a little naughty and you blush.
Was that the last of them?
It's that little bit of fear when you hear tornado sirens. Which, and this is something that it's just for all humans. It's something we just do. It's your amygdala that's doing that.
Okay.
Nope. Can't block the glowies.
Nice work.
Nice. Ah, I was just saying nice to you. You
beat
take
it.
a compliment. No, you take a compliment. Beat it, beat it. So yeah, coming up after this, we're going to get into the actual modern psychological aspect of control. Get into some real world stuff. It just constantly amazes me that all this stuff kind of, the roots are in Aristotle and Plato. Whoa, no.
Good job.
So, BC, we're talking BC, people were thinking about this and writing it down. And that's just the stuff they found. With all the Stoic works that we currently have in existence, it's rumored to be only 2% of what was actually out there. Although I would hazard a guess
It's a boar.
that a lot more of that got
wasp.
incorporated into other works. Or you could find the same sentiments in other works. Once you read enough, different religions, different faiths, different philosophies, unless you're talking diametrically opposed philosophies. Like if you're going from, I don't know, Buddhism to Nietzsche, it might be a little weird, but that golden rule kind of appears everywhere. So I think we've kind of put some thought into how we work. It's just been lost to antiquity time and time again. Oh, we got some rolls. 2, 3, 4. Combo and yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take now. Give it everything you've got.
Yeah. Backstab with a mace.
Targeting.
Switch lanes. This is it. Okay.
He dodged. And we
Glad
got
that's
him.
over.
I get my, yeah, right? Look at my health. I wasn't even watching my health. I'm getting a little sloppy. A little sloppy. Oh, Pro Hyresis, look at that. It's right. It's in what we're going to talk about next. I'm just going to jump in the gun. This is all going to be repetitive too. If you have watched streams before, these concepts are very central to the Stoic philosophy. The dichotomy of control, externals and internals, which is along the same lines. Indifferent.
Over there. A safe area.
Oh, I should check if,
Here next, I think. Enemy spotted.
Gotta
Looks
make
like
sure
a
my
boar
volume's
type.
on. Alright,
There's a
what do we
kobold there.
unlock here? Ooh. You know, let's just go through and keep pressing. I can do the same thing I did before, because once we get to town, it's gonna unlock some side quests. Okay, which way do I go? That way or this way? I guess the shiny blue line says we go this way. So we'll keep pushing. I can come back and grind out this stuff later. Oh. Oh, that's stamina. I was like, how did my health raise? No, dear. There's still more. But yeah, good news with status of the stream. Everything from last week has appeared. So I am 1 out of 4. So if everything goes well with this one, and the next 2, then you all will be released from compelled service.
It's a boar.
And once I do that, then yeah, I might switch to the every other week schedule. We'll see.
A boar.
Like I said, this is kind of a... Oh, these are 2 big
Okay, wait
boys.
We did it.
I'm doing it again. There we go.
Make it in time.
Switch!
Okay,
Yori!
got it.
Thank you.
Right here.
Still had to tell her twice.
Switch!
Okay. I'll show you.
Pretty much I activated her co-op skill. This is a healing circle, obviously.
Switch with me.
I won't let you down. Switch!
Okay.
Nice.
We beat it.
Which I really didn't need to with that. It wasn't that tough of an enemy, but I did need to heal rather badly. So.
A wasp.
Okay, so that's what that.
Was that the last of
That's
them?
what that'll do. We need to get here so we can open up that map. And maybe we can see.
A
about
safe
the-
area. We could definitely use a break.
Yes. You know, I just healed.
Switch!
Okay.
Yep. And there are other companions I can use. Fiore here is just the only one that has healing magic. Or a healing skill. Where'd you go?
Enemy spotted. Looks like a boar type. We beat it.
Yeah, can we go to get the safe spot like you were so gung-ho to do? There we go. Blech, my coffee is now cold.
I think we go here.
Ooh. Look at all the pretty pictures. Okay. But I'm still not seeing these arcs to activate those. Huh. Maybe it doesn't do it till we open up this town.
Good job.
Somebody's cooking upstairs, making my tummy grumble.
Yeah, I think we can handle it.
What's over here? First time I've seen that little nook.
Look, it's a boar.
There we go. I was gonna say, I don't want to be locked onto the one behind me. Locking on enemies is, a little janky.
Switch!
Okay,
Ow, nothing I can do about that there. Ow, okay. Focus on that guy.
close enough.
Yeah, this is why I switched from death mode.
Switch!
Okay.
All these ads. Woo.
We beat it.
That's usually a fracking death sentence. Which again, I know I've harped on it a bunch, but some of the previews and critiques of the demo said that the world is empty, yet the world population is based on difficulty. So if they were playing it normal or
Was
easy,
that the last of them?
then yeah, of course. You had a lower population.
Over there. A safe area.
Getting closer, getting closer.
That's right. Let's go here.
Trust
A
your
wasp.
instincts.
Okay,
Let's use Switch.
looks easy. Let's go rock its world.
Still not seeing those arcs. That is really weird. And it looks like I already have some chests unlocked? But I haven't been here before? Maybe they're just not active yet. And that's where I need to go. Okay. So, let's take that off. I need to go this way, and I can't go this way because that needs an arc to unlock that seal. So that means I have to go, oh boy, all the way around. So then if we're doing that, let's take that guy and let's just kind of mark the path so I know where to go. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. I need to run upstairs and take a bio break real quick. Coffee, diuretic, and everything. And then I will come back down and we will get into this. The second part of. Or sorry, the third part No, it is the second part. Yeah, second part of the script. 3, 4, 5. 5 parts. Shouldn't take long. Anywho, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, smoky. Boo. Alright, let's look at here. Okay, we're doing that. Which way is this taking us? The way I'm facing. Right, here it is. I like how all those pillars kind of show in the distance where you're going. Alright, well, let me get a soda. I'm thinking about a burrito in the background. Let's bridge the gap between ancient Rome and modern cognitive science. How do modern psychologists interpret this principle? So, in psychology, there is a concept developed by Julian Rotter in the 1950s called the locus of control. So people with an external locus of control believe that their outcomes are determined by external forces. Luck, fate, bad teammates, rigged systems, or unfair circumstances. When things go wrong, we immediately look outward for something or someone to blame.
We beat it.
And then there are people with an internal locus of control. Believe that their choices, effort, and decisions ultimately shape their trajectory.
Switch!
Okay. Get 'em all! Now's our chance. Keep up the pressure. Switch with me.
Switch!
Okay.
Targeting!
Don't miss this chance. Take it down.
Nice.
Was that the last of them?
So, modern cognitive behavioral theory, CBT, which traces its direct roots back to Epictetus, takes this a step further. In CBT, psychological distress is rarely caused by the event itself. but rather by the cognitive distortion that follows that event. So when you experience sudden stress, whether it's a sudden layoff at work, a confrontation, or losing a high-level character, the brain naturally wants to control the uncontrollable. This triggers what modern therapists call hypervigilance or rumination. Your brain loops endlessly, asking why did this happen, or how can I force this outcome to change? I know I am very big on rumination, and I know others that are hypervigilant. The Stoic answer, backed by modern psychology, is prohairesis, which I was talking about. Prohairesis is the Greek term for your moral faculty, your ability to pause between a stimulus and a response. It's the capacity to choose how you process an event. When you practice the dichotomy of control in modern life, you aren't being passive or giving up. You're engaging in a radical cognitive efficiency. You're choosing to stop wasting precious bandwidth on external variables, so outside of you, so that you can pour 100% of your energy into your own internal execution. As in, executing what you want, not as in, like, you killing yourself. Not that kind of execution. And that's exactly what we were talking about. So, question number 3. In gaming, we talk about RNG, random number generation. Boop. In life, RNG is luck, timing, and circumstances. How do you mentally cope when you do everything right, but bad random stuff ruins the outcome anyway? This is kind of what I was talking about earlier with the frustrations at work. Everything was going right. Until it wasn't.
A wolf type, huh? You must be itching to fight it.
Not really.
Good job.
For me now, it's a pause. It's taking a deep breath and pausing. A lot of what I'm trying to do now is just realizing that I am at fault with some of this stuff, but I'm also at fault for other things that play into this whole... Oh shit, pay attention. Come on.
Was that the last of them?
Playing into this, and it's
a dire wolf. Yeah, I think we can handle it.
But yeah, it's tricky because you have the I can't control things, and I think a lot of people fall into that trap of when they say stuff or discuss something that it's an expectation that they're going to be heard and understood. And when that doesn't happen, that's friction, and that's a trigger. But you have to realize that you can't control that. And that's the hardest thing for me to learn right now, is that I can't control how others perceive me or my actions, even though I'm trying to do it with good intent, but again, that I'm doing it right now. I should just be able to say what I have to say. But how that's taken, if it's taken at all,
You okay? I
no,
think we overdid it a
is
little.
Yori!
Got it!
is not up to me.
Healing area coming up!
And I shouldn't be upset if it doesn't come to pass, because at least my intent and what I said is out there. That's the only thing I control. That's the only thing I should expect. I should expect myself to be a good and virtuous person. I shouldn't expect others to see me that way, because if they don't, I'm going to get upset. Kind of see how we're starting to link our emotions and stuff to our expectations, and then how those expectations kind of make our brains think that reality should be one way, or at least that it's our reality when it's not. It's everybody's. It's just reality. You know, we're just leasing these bodies from wherever. And that is up on a cliff, and I can't get there, so we're still going on the road. We get these little guys. These guys are kind of tough. Yeah, distract him. I can't see.
Keep up the pressure!
There you go. I got rid of that.
Switch range!
Sucker.
Okay. Yeah! Now! Give it everything you've got! We beat it!
This is where I need to be going. Oh, this is where I use that little trick. If I want to use the trick. Should I use the trick? Let's use the trick. This is the one I tried to use before. Whoa, God.
Easy. Let's go rockets.
So yeah, I wasn't trying something untested before. That is a thing. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Don't miss this chance. Take it down.
Stamina.
Switch with me.
Understood. Switch!
Okay.
Targeting!
Are you okay?
Ow.
Let's pull back for now.
I'm not paying attention to my health. I am a little distracted with the
I think we go
script.
here.
Oh, no, I mean, I gotta walk all the way around again. See, things not going as I expected, but, 20 years ago, you'd be throwing a controller across the room.
Sure. That'd make for good practice.
And now, we just go, hey, all these monsters reset, so this is a good chance
Okay. Yeah.
to, get some more experience.
Good job.
Thanks, we will try and hustle through this.
Nice work.
Switch!
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now's our chance. Keep up the pressure. Yeah.
And when you see that,
Yeah. Yeah. Switch
That just means they have a weak spot. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
That you can deactivate. So if I would have hit that, I would have gotten rid of his little shadow pouch there. And he couldn't throw those smoke bombs at me
Good job.
Why did I put this here? Because there's a chest.
There's a treasure chest over there.
I guess so. I'll take it.
Looks easy. Let's go rock its world.
Looks easy. But yeah, like I said, with all this stuff, easier said than done. And it takes a lot of work. And it's difficult. And it's uncomfortable. And when you get into the difficult things and the uncomfortable things, your ego starts reacting. Not wanting to do it. Or, very subtly, your ego will just start putting fears. Or making you do irrational things. I can't say making. Compels you.
Ready to go?
So, like, if you're there at work and you ouch. State a boundary or something like that, and then someone questions you on it, and then notices that Propathea, there's no need to have to justify. Oh, for the love of...
Yeah, got it. Right here.
There's no need to justify your pre-ascents, your gut reactions.
Yeah, I think we can handle it.
They are what they are.
We beat
And
it.
sometimes you're not putting rational thought into it. So trying to explain those, well, you want to get to an explanation, but your knee-jerk reactions, there's no reason to try and rationalize that and justify that to others, because you can't control how they're going to take it anyway. And most times in those situations, you're not going to be able to budge their reality, because now you're flipping the script, because now you
Good job.
are not meeting their expectations. So that's their expectation gap. And their Propathea that they're trying to deal with.
Switch!
Okay. Give it everything.
There you go. See? Knocked his little thing off, so. And that bug ruined it. This is why I'm not getting a lot of those one-hit kills, is because of that level 10 restriction. I pointed out to you before.
Keep up the pressure.
All these guys are a little higher level.
Was
And they're
that the
kind of
last
kicking my
them?
butt, because this is on hard. I'm not used to fighting them on hard. And I never made it this far on death mode very hard. The tutorial pig kept killing me. Over and over and over. It wasn't very enjoyable. And that's all really that this stuff is meant to do, stoicism-wise anyway. It's meant to protect your peace. With your inner citadel.
Targeting!
We're not supposed to be stressed out, anxious.
Not a chance! No!
Good job.
But like I was saying, I think that's
We beat it.
our ego making us into little reactive, anxious little beings. This game is so pretty.
It's a wolf type. Just gotta keep an eye on it.
Right? But yeah, how do you mentally cope when you do everything right, but bad RNG ruins the outcome anyway? Take a breath, pause, take a step back. That's one thing too. I've been realizing is, like I was saying, you don't need to justify those those expectations to a certain degree. So if you find yourself trying to, again, don't expect it to do anything, because if your expectation has already not been met,
that the
there's
last of
not
them?
really a good chance that it will be, because you were expecting it. Oi! Oh, I bet it's underneath me, eh? Sneaky. That's what that magic seal guards. Okay.
We beat it.
Oh, big white one.
Yori!
Got it. Healing area coming up.
It's not what I wanted to do, but
Switch!
actually that.
This is it. One down.
Gotta get there.
Switch!
Okay. Wide open. Now. Give
That's really subtle. You can't see that little guy.
Down. How's this? Switch!
I really hate these guys.
Switch with me.
Right.
Now's our chance.
Now!
Here.
I don't know how I'm pulling off these blocks.
Let's do this. Over there. A wasp.
Where?
Looks easy. Let's go rock its world. Was that the last of them? It's a dire wolf.
Baroo.
Okay. Once more with feeling.
Once
Good
more.
job.
With feeling. Like a finger pointing away towards the moon. Concentrate on the finger, and you miss all the heavenly glory above. I'm not even seeing these
Wolf
ads.
type, huh? You must be itching to fight it.
This is why it's interesting on this level, because it's kind of crowded. So yeah, this is why it's like I'm trying to keep track of my
That was
teammate.
close. But I'm glad we made it
trying to
okay.
keep an eye on my Twitch and
That'd
Twitch,
make for good
which
practice.
I'm not on the Twitch screen.
You okay?
It's a
I
lot.
think we overdid
It's
it a
lot.
little.
Yeah, I think you didn't do it enough. That's interesting. Alright, hey, there's one up there, so I can just go right up there and get that. I will, since it's here. So yeah, and then it's just crazy how cognitive behavioral theory and
treasure
some
chest.
of the
You're gonna open it, right?
psychological practices this day is come about to kind of, I don't want to say prove those guys correct, but that's just kind of where it's my feeling that yeah, I think humans, I don't want to say have figured it out, but I think we made a lot of progress that has since been lost in antiquity. I mean, even if you're looking at the mysterious tools of how the pyramids were made,
Over
or whatever
there.
conspiracies
That's
about that,
Hornka.
like,
Looks like it hasn't changed all that much since the beta. Appearance-wise, anyway. Seeing this place brings back memories. Though it hasn't actually been that long. A friend and I parted ways here. Oh, more importantly, there's a
Oh,
giant
shit.
boss in front of the main Hornka gates. So I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Right here! Glad that's over.
I need to heal, Iori. You take him. Means I should reset all my stuff. Did you kill that
Was that the
guy?
last of them?
How did you kill that guy so quick, Iori? I mean, good job, but wow. Christopher Walken would be proud of you. That is such a great job. You missed me, you crazy bad wolf. There's another one. Hey. Hey. Look at my ass.
We beat it!
Yeah, but oh man, how'd you heal me? I already see the town over there. That's where we're going. Oh, this is a big pig. It's a big piggy. I only got one heal. Just gonna heal us both. If I die, I can at least come back to here, even though that's gonna be the long walk of shame. So we try not to die. This is a pig, a boar, I guess. Is this one fire or ice? That's the question. So I've got one max heal. She's out of heals. But I've got blink. So this is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to go in, hit, dodge, get her aggroed on, and then heal. And then try and keep that power up, and hopefully her healing recharges along the way. Yeah. So control on the grid. Let's charge through here because we're getting close to the downhill slope, guys. So not much longer. 40 minutes. You can make it. You can make it. So what's happening on the screen right now? Pretty much, we're watching this enemy. We're gonna try and guess what they're gonna telegraph. We're trying to manage our health bar the best we can, monitoring our health thresholds and stuff. So how does the dichotomy of control function inside the game? Well, for starters, what is not in our control? The game engine. I can't control the damage formulas, the boss spawn rates, the monster spawn rates, or the speed of an enemy's swing animation. I can't control the network and the server variables, the frame drops, latency spikes, sudden connection hitches, completely outside my direct choice. Party member performance, just like earlier in this high-stakes multiplayer system, I can't control whether Iori goes and attacks another monster. In a team setting, you can't control if another player panics, or misreads a mob prompt, or fails to execute a hitch. Comes off it. So if you tie your emotional stability to never lagging, never meeting an unpredictable mob, or never having a teammate fail, you will play in a state of constant rage. That's a broken build, and you don't want to have broken builds. So what is in your control with this game? Your input precision. So whether you stay calm enough to read the animation and hit the parry window in time, or panic and just start smashing buttons. Your preparation. How much time you spent optimizing your gear, studying the floor layout, stocking healing items, so on and so forth before crossing the boundary line. So you can kind of notice, like, I'm risking stuff right here because I'm not doing that. So I'm expecting of myself not to get upset if I lose, because I have a choice right now that I can go back and restock. My reaction to mistakes. When an unexpected hit lands and drops your health bar into the red, do you tilt and make it a second fatal error? Or do you exercise your prohairesis and execute a defensive dodge and then reset your spacing and try again? So in Aincrad, players who survive aren't the ones who scream at the system when a boss executes an untelegraphed move. The survivors are the ones who immediately absorb the hit, accept the reality of the board state, and then make the optimal next choice. Or run around and scream and panic that their buttons aren't working and the heal didn't go off. Which I have a tendency to do too. Oh my god! So, we've done our premeditatio malorum. We know we're kind of I think we're making a mistake here, but we're taking the risk. Because I fought these guys before. This is the type of boar that's in the tutorial that would kill me 9 times in a row.
Boss time.
9 times in a row. And that... See why? Hello. Heal me.
Now, give it everything you've got.
Switch!
Okay.
There we go.
Switch with me.
I won't let you down.
Okay.
Switch!
Okay. Close enough. Together.
Right!
One down.
Iori!
Got it. Healing area
Switch!
Okay.
Yeah!
Take it down.
Yeah!
Switch with me.
Right! Yeah!
Come on.
Switch!
Okay.
How's this?
Now's our chance.
Targeting!
Switch with me.
I won't lay you down.
They were on stage 2.
Targeting!
Come on, let's get these ads.
Yori!
Got it. Time to heal.
These heals are recharging fast enough.
Switch!
Together.
Right! Switch!
Okay. Now's our chance. Keep up
Almost.
the pressure.
Stage 3.
Trust your instincts.
Okay.
Targeting. Let's use switch. Yori.
Got it. Right here.
I have no idea how or why. No, 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 no.
Let's go back for now.
Luckily, it's the boss, so we can just come right back into it. But we've lost all our
Gotta win this
we've
one,
lost all
right?
our gear.
Let's go.
Let me up, Tosh. What is going on here? What is going on here?
Not a chance. No.
I can handle this. You okay?
No.
Let's pull back for now.
We're gonna have to retreat. These damn boars are such a pain in the ass.
Here we go. Give it everything you've got.
I have no healing stuff now. Come on, get up.
Switch!
Okay. Yeah. Now's our chance. Keep up the pressure. Okay.
Trust your instincts.
Okay. Close enough. Yeah, yeah. That was touch and go, huh?
Let's you switch.
Understood. I've got your back.
Switch.
Okay. Now, give it everything you've got.
Lucky.
Switch.
Good. Where is he? Where is he?
Okay. Switch me. It's more with feeling. Together.
Right.
Oh, what the hell? Nope.
Switch.
Okay.
Yori.
Got it. Time to heal.
Oh my god.
Switch. Switch.
Okay.
We need that little guy gone, Aori. Get this little guy gone, Aori. That guy.
Switch.
Okay.
Get me out of this corner! For fuck's
Okay.
sake.
Let's pull back for now.
God.
Gotta win this one, right? Let's go.
Right? Right?
Switch.
Okay. Get 'em all.
It's the ads that are always the problem. And I don't know why Come on. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm out of freaking healing items.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Let's
that's
pull
it.
back for now.
And I've got to, because it's the only thing I can do. Because we do not have the tools, and I do not have the skills at the point
That's right.
to continue.
Let's go
So
here.
instead of
It's a dire wolf.
being
Here it
stubborn
comes.
and
This'll be fun.
what are you talking about, Yori? Because we can just go back and teleport, and we can load up. I need higher strength potions too, which I won't get until after this. So it's fighting those things clean, which is what I know I need to do. But since we're here, telling you, man, this game on death mode. Props to the people that did it. Props to the people that did it, because oh my. Nope, not equipment. Yeah, see, and I don't have anything to upgrade this stuff anymore, so I don't think it's an equipment issue. And see right there, I don't have any healing potions anymore. So let's just take all those out. And we need to back out. And we get to go shopping!
Welcome, adventurer. What'll it be?
Hey, let's craft, actually. We need to craft healing potions. Let's craft. 4 is all we got. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we can do 4. XP potions we don't really use. We don't use that. Blink talismans we're gonna need. That's nice. Luminous talisman. 3 minutes. Spark. Bomb. Now we could use these. 200 plus 100% of attack plus 500% of intelligence of damage. No. I can't buy. Let's just buy 10 of them. We'll get a stockpile going. Those are all going to go back into my chest.
My doors are always open.
By there, I'm sure they are. We go here. We got 20 minutes to beat this boar. Okay, so we get you back. Let's get that just in case, because we could probably use that. Increase attack. Okay. I'm gonna be in for a fight. See, these are the other guys we can do. This is gonna be a real freaking challenge, man. This is like this is not even one of the bigger bosses in the game, so I don't know why boars are just such an issue. But let's get into translating how controlling the grid in here translates into real life. Beaten to the punch. No, I was punched and beaten. I don't think I was beaten at anything. Alright, so how do we take off this headset, put down the controller, and apply Epictetus's framework to our daily lives tomorrow morning and for the rest of the week? Practice, practice, practice. I'm going to give you 4 practical applications of the dichotomy of control for a modern practitioner, or prokopton, as the Greeks would say. Number 1, the Stoic sphere test. Whenever you feel a sudden urge or surge of anger, frustration, or anxiety tomorrow, pause and draw a mental line. Ask yourself one explicit question. Is this thing inside my direct circle of control or outside of it? If it's outside, like traffic, bad weather, a rude comment, or a company policy change, internally state, this is none of my business to control. Reframe your focus immediately to your reaction. So see what that does to you. And this is just like what I said earlier. This is why a lot of that stuff at work, it's none of my business to control. I shouldn't make it my business to control how efficient or inefficient the district is. And for me to try and do that from my position would be such a Herculean feat that, in short, it's not worth my peace of mind. And that's the choice that I keep forgetting, because it's in my nature to try and fix things and make them work efficiently and smoothly. However, that's also my expectation. And therein lies the expectation gap, and that's where I get frustrated, because I can't do that. So you can kind of see how there's a constant. If I maintain that, trying to do that, it's just constant angst. Explains a lot of the teenage years and early kitchen stuff. Secondly, focus on the archer's goal, or Cicero's metaphor. The Stoic philosopher Cicero used a famous metaphor. An archer does everything in his power to hit a target. He polishes his bow, he straightens his arrows, he carefully calculates the wind, and draws the string back with perfect form, up until the exact microsecond the arrow leaves his fingers. That action is in his control. But once the arrow leaves the bow, it's out of his hands. A sudden gust of wind can blow it off course, a bird can fly past, the target can step aside or shift with the wind. The archer aims to shoot well. Hitting the target is an external outcome. So in your daily goals, job interviews, fitness, creative work, focus on the archery, not the outcome. Focus on your intent. Focus on the process. And the outcome, fate willing, will happen. Number 3, control your pre-response pause. When someone cuts you off in traffic or drops an aggressive email into your inbox, your initial involuntary feeling is not in your control. The Stoics called these raw reactions propatheia. You cannot stop the initial flash of annoyance. Where your control lies is in the microsecond after. Do not give that flash your assent. Practice holding back your response for 3 deep breaths. That gap is where your freedom lives. And to kind of further delineate that response is either further action or words. Uh, 15 minutes ago, let's just wrap it up. So, you can look at the status that we're dealing with today and today's mission. Obviously, when I wrote the script, I didn't expect it to go this way, but I did expect that there could be some difficulty. So this is why, as I said, we're not throwing controllers. But I think we made good progress. I mean, we're there. We just need to get past this bore. We've been holding the line. We've been holding the line mentally and emotionally, with not raging, not crashing out. Got a little profane there a little earlier, but that wasn't being carried away with it. Those are justified responses to what was going on. if I would have fully assented to that and gotten up and stormed around and just let it ruin my whole day, yeah, that's an issue. It's returning to that place of being calm and relaxed as quickly as possible, with the goal of just not getting there in the first place. But that would probably be a sage or an angel, and we're human, so it's kind of an impossibility. So yeah, if you take only one lesson away from today's stream, let it be this. You will never live in a world where everything goes your way. You will never play a game where the servers never lag, and you will never navigate a life where people, events, and circumstances behave exactly as you wish they would. In Sea of Thieves, I would say stop trying to master the wind. Master your sail. Focus entirely on the quality of your internal choices, your character, your effort, your patience, and your integrity. So even if you have a raised eyebrow or a twitchy knee, take a deep breath, pause, and let the world rotate as it will. So, thank you all for spending part of the day here, sharing your thoughts if you did in chat. If you didn't, well, you didn't. Can't control that now, can I? And building the space with me, thanks. It's appreciated. Only 2 more times if this stuck. It looks like we got some viewers. And I kind of twitched it up, but we still got 12 minutes left before I start. Or before I stop. But we're going to beat this boar first, so hopefully we can get that accomplished in 12 minutes, even though it's probably going to take me 12 minutes to get back there. But the trick is getting there and not taking too much damage.
Good
So that's
job.
the trick. Quickly and not too much damage.
We beat it. A wolf type, huh? You must be itching to fight it. A wasp.
I'll take the block. I'll take the block.
Was that the last of them?
Oh, she's already on it. Here you go, girl. We'll get him.
Switch!
Okay.
Targeting!
Don't miss this chance. Take it down. Switch with me.
I won't lay you down. Switch!
Okay.
What are you doing back there? She's all fighting wolves and shit.
Good job.
I just like the colors. They're all nice and blingy.
That's a shroomin, right?
Yeah, that was a shrew man.
Switch!
Okay. Close enough. We beat it.
Good. Alright, Aori, let's just string him along. Come on. Okay, and now I need to recognize that I'm getting a little hungry, so that's making me a little annoyed too.
Was that the last of them?
A lot of this stuff, guys, is just kind of paying attention to what your body's doing and what you're thinking. Especially in this world where so much stuff is so reactionary these days. Girl.
Now's our chance. Keep up the pressure. Good job.
Alright, we got 7 minutes here. Come on. Well, I guess we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna give it one more shot. If we don't get it, we're just gonna have to end. It's right there. The town is right there.
A wasp type, huh? Ready to go?
No.
It's a wolf type. Just gotta
Where
keep
are
an
you
eye on
seeing
it.
these? Man. Man. I just need to play. I just need to get back into play. Ah, holy. I just need to get back into play this game. My depth perception's off.
Switch!
Okay.
My tactics are obviously off. I'm playing a little too sloppy for this stream. Aori! Aori, what are you doing?
Are you okay?
No!
Let's pull back for now.
I'm not okay. Holy shit. Get it?
I
Yeah.
think we go
Well,
here.
I think we might just end this a little early, guys, because it's gonna take me more than 5 minutes to get back to there. And pretty much once I get back to here, it opens up those arcs, which 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth one down on that glossary, which opens up that bridge right there. So if I could just get into the town and beat this guy, it would be a lot easier, because then I could just walk. But that's a cliff. I can't climb up. So yeah, we will just have to call it here. And keep it as a cliffhanger. Or maybe, well, no, that makes sense, because I'll go and get all these chests here through the week. So we'll just do a slow wrap up of the stream here. We'll go back to town. You know, my eyes twitching. That means I'm a little stressed. Cause yeah. But I'm keeping in mind that I can't control all that RNG that happens with enemies I meet on the way, how those combats go. I can only control my reactions. And as I said, I was playing really sloppy just because I'm not playing this game during the week like I was when it first came out. So my muscle memory and just how this game controls, I'm not giving it true justice. So that's on me. I gotta wrap up this other game I'm kind of playing on the side, and then I can put more thought into this. It's also kind of iffy because I don't like to play it out of the stream because I'm gonna spoil it for myself. And then I'll kind of be playing an echo of the game. So I'd be playing a quest and then coming back on Sunday and kind of replaying the stuff I had already gone through before. Which is what's happening now, but I'm not that much further on the game I originally started on. I'm at the town and have gotten some side quests done, but that's pretty much it. So I kind of know where we're going. It's getting there that's the issue. It's being more patient with that boar. It's making sure that I have my inventory and my pouches stocked before I go. So yeah, this game gets a little serious with that stuff. A lot more than other games where you can just kind of half-ass it most of the time. When this game was on death mode, which meant if I died, it completely wiped my save, and you would have to start completely over with a whole new character. That's kind of the premise of the game. Is that your physical body is attached to this thing. And I don't think... Where is, Oh, that's already way there. Yeah, so you have this thing in here. As I got 2 more minutes to go. The Monument of Life. So this is, I can't even look up that high. This is all the players in the game, and you can see it's scrolling up. So once they're crossed out, that means they're dead. And in this game, you're dead for real. But yeah, guys, thank you all for joining. It means a lot, this quest, trying to get to affiliate. So yeah, I wish everybody a good night, and like I said, I will be in touch through Instagram or text messages to let you know when the next one is. The next one should be pretty much next Sunday. No issues for that. Let me break up my calendar just in case. Yep. So we should be done by the end of August. August 31st will be the last one of 4 where I will need you guys if everything goes to plan, fate willing. And then September, we'll see what happens. And then October is completely borked with the work schedule, so I can't control that. Anyway, thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. I'll let y'all go. Hopefully, all this information helps or gives you some clarity with kind of how things subjectively work or objectively work. And yeah, until next time, guys. Take care. Thanks.